It's James in the NetNewsLedger newsroom. I'm here with Frank Scarcello, who is running in Westfort Ward. We haven't had a chance to talk yet. How's the campaign going?
Well, finally we get to have a chat with you, James. Thank you. And I guess it's good timing that I met you here at the Prosperity Forum. It's going good. I'm enjoying it. I'm having a lot of fun doing this. I enjoy meeting people. It's a lot of work, but I think it's going well.
Now, what are you seeing as the major issues in the ward?
Well, the event center is something that is on top of everyone's mind, but there are some other issues as well. One of the things that I talk about is the fact that we have to understand that the dividend from Tbaytel is not an annuity, and what I mean by that, it's not guaranteed for life. Tbaytel continues to make a fantastic contribution to our community. But we are overly dependent on the Tbaytel dividend. And I'm really concerned that if it starts to come down for a number of reasons, we're not prepared for that. You know, the $17 million does make up about 6% of our total tax revenue. And you can look at it two ways. You know, Tbaytel, you know, I ask, you know, my question as I put my investment advisor hat on is, you know, where is the future growth going to come from? Not to suggest that it's not going to grow. It just may grow at a slower rate, which will will affect revenue, will affect the dividend. So we just have to be, you know, let's not put our heads in the sands and think that it's going to continue at that level forever. I'm a little bit, you know, concerned that, you know, after paying the dividend, you know, this year they came and borrowed $10 million. So are we handcuffing them by not allowing them to have that money to reinvest in their business? You know, so let's just, you know, not be so overly dependent on that dividend. If it continues to come in, fantastic. But if it starts to come down, at least we're ready for it.
Well, even today at Prosperity Northwest, Tbaytel has been talking about launching their LTE network this January. Those investments take dollars and cents.
Exactly. You know, I think either we were handcuffing them, you know, they'd rather have that $17 million or a portion of it to reinvest. And that's what I mean. You know, they came back and they borrowed $10 million from us. So, or, you know, if the business itself, the telecom business itself starts to, which is very competitive, if it starts to, you know, new competition, profits come down, you know, because of innovation, you know, we just have to be ready for it. I'm not suggesting that's the point I want to make. Just let's be cognizant of the fact that it's not a fixed, it's not an annuity. And because if we get caught with you know, if we get caught all of a sudden, you know, it could be a significant financial problem for us.
Now, the event center, of course, the community's been having some meetings on it. There's another meeting later today, this evening. Where do you see what are the voters telling you? What do you feel on the event center?
Well, I'll tell you what the voters are telling me. I've been knocking on doors for quite some time in Westfort, and I would say, you know, I've spoken perhaps to maybe 1,500 people, maybe more, and I can count on one hand the number of people that are, you know, strong supporters of it. I am quite honestly surprised. I thought it would be more like 10% support, something close to what that survey indicated, but it is shockingly low, you know. And when you have that, it's an overwhelming concern out there. Again, whether it's location, whether it's timing, whether it's don't want it right now, whether it's maybe we should scale down the project. You know, I guess we'll see.
It'll always be up to the voters. And Frank, I'm sure between now and Election Day on the 27th, we'll be talking several times.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for the opportunity, and we'll check out the rest of the speakers.
Now, just quickly, how do voters get a hold of you?
Well, they can go to my website at Scarcello with the number 4, Westfort.com. That's my website. They could Facebook me, Scarcello for Westfort on Facebook. They can phone me at home at 623-0482. I think there's enough opportunity there to get hold of me.
Thank you very much for taking the time.
Thank you.